Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Call of Juarez Gunslinger. We are on episode 9, The Wild Bunch.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
I mean, he's been talking a long time.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him.
The Wild West was insane. Back to episode 7, The Wild Bunch. Okay.
6 months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Wild. All
40
right.
years I had waited to get my hands
40
on the last
years.
of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
I was gonna say, so he's an old man at this point. Barely lived that long in the Old West. Got him. Oh, that was weird.
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant, that son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all these years.
I'm just like
By now, he's
Neo at this point.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others.
I don't know why they took multiple
Did
headshots.
my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after?
It would
By
seem
this
that
point
way.
in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had.
Yeah, you're kind of a dick, Silas.
I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am.
You made yourself
A
this
man
way.
with no family, no friends. Nothing could stop me from taking his life.
Like, I get the whole revenge angle, but
Been
man,
after that killer forever.
you dedicate your whole
From the
life to
time
this.
I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly, it was 1910.
Really? He's
Here I
he's
was,
still an
an
ass.
old man roaming a ghost town, dead almost 2 decades.
I'm trapped in the house. Alright, we got it. 40 years of vengeance stops by a collapsed building.
The town was falling apart, just like me.
Okay, I guess we'll go this way. Kill all birds. Got him.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
This is a clock tower here. This is a really
Even though the
nice
ghosts
level.
of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Greaves, are you all right? Would you
All
like
the way
some
back
water?
to the beginning.
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
Okay. Oh, we got another nugget. Hell yeah.
I intended to fill that grave with
Oh,
Bob
crap.
Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was onto them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Got him. One. They have thick heads.
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling us the tale.
Clearly.
Actually, in that
Silas
moment,
Greaves, damn it.
I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack.
Put that geezer in the ground.
Because when I woke up,
From the dead?
Yes, from the dead.
there was silence all around me.
All right.
I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here, and there, and
Now
even
we're
over
tripping.
there.
So I am right. You are titched in the head.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see
Ow.
Billy's killer, Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing. But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was
Shoot
dead too
ghosts.
and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
I mean, you did kill a lot of people. Oh shit! More ghosts. They're so hard to see.
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me.
We're just tripping at this point. It is so hard to see them.
And in the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remembered him.
What? This is crazy. That was ballsy and ill-advised. Give me that.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun.
Ah, shit, ghost.
The Ghost Army was stopping me.
Yeah, this is nuts.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
I don't want to be out in the open. Damn it.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
This is the absolute worst. Can't see. Can't see. Oh my goodness. I don't like ghosts.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
Oh man.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Damn it.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
Thank God a checkpoint. Ow. Ow.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse,
God.
Woodson, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Thought?
Ow. Ow. Whoop. This ain't right. This ain't right.
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
Do you even know who that is?
Sundance Kid.
God damn it.
Like a general leading his legion of the dead.
You told us before you seen him alive.
He was alive.
And he can eat dynamite. Really? All right. Why are you like this?
Then I heard a voice call to me
Jeez.
from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Oh, damn it.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
Suck it, Sundance. Wait. What? Ain't no way.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to
One?
kill the likes of me, partner.
I shot you with like
Those
40.
two looked like they hadn't seen
And
each
dynamite.
other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you.
You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I'm fighting
I
words.
asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Edda's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question. But those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Time to lose a duel. Oh, God. All right. This is going to go absolutely horribly. Oh, God damn it. Got him. Ah, dicks.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Hell yeah, we did it. All right. On to the finale.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
Oh, shit. It's calling me out of my crap.
The truth.
So, you never found Bob?
There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
I want to duel
Not
with
the
Jack.
whole time.
Oh man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob,
Ah,
your past always catches up with you.
nice. I didn't see that coming.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Oh, man. We killed absolutely everyone this whole time. I'm going with redemption. I may regret this.
Why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See, all those years on your trail turned me into a killer. Can't even remember who I was before you tried to murder me.
That's what I mean.
You, on the other hand, walked that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight Eisenhower.
What do you plan to do with your life, Dwight Eisenhower?
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear down the world out of anger and spite like I did. You build it up. You do something decent with your life, you hear me?
Sir? Yes, sir.
I won't have it said I left you with nothing, Bob.
That was wildly satisfying, actually, to redeem him. Here's that song again. I gotta be honest, that was such a good game. I actually really enjoyed it. I'm kind of mad that I waited so long to actually play it for the first time. But yeah, overall, it was good. Highly stylized, good story. The art direction's fantastic. Level design's pretty decent. It's kind of a product of its era, really. But all around, highly recommend this one. It's on Steam. Pick it up. It's super cheap. Play through it. It's only a couple hours long, and have a good time with it. But yeah, that's gonna sum up my my feelings on Call of Juarez Gunslinger. As always, I appreciate everyone for coming out and spending your time with me. Please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and join me next week when we are going to start something totally new, probably in space. See you then.
'Cause the night kid's always the first to push the limit.